Let's bring in Sharon Sharp. Sharon, from her undisclosed location.
Hi, I fought my way to the top of the broadcast, apparently.
Right. You're at the top. You're the lead.
Woot woot.
That means you have to be entertaining.
Oh, man, pressure's on.
The pressure is on. In other words, instead of a 4-all podcast, we could call this, we're going to wing it. So let's wing it.
We're adaptable. We're good at that. That's what animal welfare workers do.
That's right. The animal welfare folks, they go in the morning and they look at all the kennels and the animals and are like, holy cow, it's a different day every day. What the animals have prepared for them. So what do you have for us on the website? I think we're talking planned giving. The blog stuff is up. We got some news stories.
Yeah. So first, let me shout out. We've got a new article up here. The title says "Join Women Who Are Making a Difference." This is our new WAGS group, which I think we mentioned briefly in an earlier broadcast. But this is the Women's Annual Giving Society. Yeah, there you go. Women's Annual Giving Society. But we have a link up here so you can learn more. This is a group of women that want to make a difference together with other like-minded women and just are passionate about animals. So if you have any interest in a like-minded group of women and you want to make a difference, check out this page. And you can get to that from our homepage.
Do we dare mention what it used to be called?
That would be the 1,000 Bitches.
I mean, that was WAGS is great. It's going to bring in some wonderful folks.
And the other one was a lot of fun, and it was cheeky, but it was a different time in our organization's journey, and this is where we are in 2021. So,
COVID changed everything, including from 1,000 Bitches to WAGS. All right, that is super, and we have some extraordinary folks who are leading up that effort. To get everyone involved into the organization. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so. And then the next thing I wanted to point out is this new piece we have up, Healthy Aging for Pets. Because a lot of us have adopted pets that were young and we've grown older with them. Or some people are really generous hearts and adopt an old dog from a shelter, like our SPCA CEO, Martha, who always has an old dog with her.
And Ashley Rafferty is going to be talking about one of our senior members here at SPCA Tampa Bay. So stay with us. She'll be having a story on Osiris in a little bit, and I believe a couple cats.
Yep. So if you were the lucky one to take home Osiris, this would be on your radar right away. But yeah, let me walk you through some things that are highlighted on this blog, and then our watchers can go back and read it for some more in-depth info later if they like. But one of the big things is making sure that your dogs are going in for annual exams, because a lot of the things that our veterinarians see can be kind of subtle if you're not in the profession. So it's good to get a good baseline going with your vet. They know where your pet is on a year-to-year level, so they can more quickly catch any changes that happen.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow with my dog, Charlie.
Are you? Mine's overdue. I keep getting the text message from the hospital saying I have to come in, so I got to do that one.
She's due her shots, but also she's 10 and a half, 11 years old. I mean, don't get me wrong. She still fools us once in a while. I mean, she's walking slow, creeping along, and all of a sudden a squirrel, and bam!
Yep.
Takes off like she's 2 years old, 100 miles an hour.
The energy is sleeping. It's not gone.
Since we are winging, I have to tell you this, though. Sometimes that old girl, she jumps the fence. She's very athletic. So what she does is we have a very low, poorly made fence that we really need to replace for the longest time. She runs up to that fence, jumps the fence, runs through the neighbor's backyard. They have cords of wood stacked up. She jumps on top of that and then goes into the other neighbor's backyard through their garden to hunt lizards. So the other day she does this, because now it's starting to get a little cooler here in Florida. 75 is cool, especially for, an old dog. And this guy knocks on my door and I can see the shadow silhouette. It's a man with a dog. And I'm like, who the heck is this? And they're bringing a dog. I answer the door. It's my neighbor with my dog. I'm like, what the heck happened? And Charlie's just... in his German accent, she came over to visit. And I'm like, and she didn't make it out of your yard this time. Into the other garden to hunt lizards. She got stuck. So now she's a little older, and she was wiped out. Anyway, I had to interrupt to tell that.
Sounds like she's training for that show, American Ninja Warrior or whatever, like American Pupper Warrior.
Yeah, exactly. She wants to get up and ring the bell, except it'll have to be something else, like a
lizard.
dog.
Yeah.
A very soft one for her is as your dogs get older, mine with her teeth, she likes to have soft things to chew on.
Yep.
Not like the younger dog that just crunches everything and makes a big mess.
Yeah. And also quantities can be important for food, because if your pet does put on some extra weight, it can exacerbate any underlying issues just related to aging that they might have. So it's super important to keep them trim at that elder stage or senior pups. But yeah, some other things are internal organ issues can be common. Liver issues, thyroid issues, stuff like that as pets get older. So blood work panels is probably what you're in for tomorrow, Eric, when you take your pupper in. Senior blood work panels.
For me, where's I don't think I have. It'll be the wallet,
Yeah. But it's worth it. If you catch stuff early, it's so much cheaper than if you wait until it becomes a major problem and then you have to deal with it. For instance, heartworm, we see that a lot. Where the meds, I understand it's it's a chunk of money when you do lay down a 6-month dose, but if your pet does actually get confirmed heartworms, it's thousands of dollars we're talking for treatment. So.
But like anything in taking your dog to the vet, and whether it's healthy Asian or young dog, it's have a plan and take them in for their annual checkups.
Yep.
That way it will save you in the long run. And it's good for your pet. It keeps them healthy, keeps up with the latest trends, the latest shots, the records, just like a person. And hopefully people are doing that for your forever friends, and you're doing it for yourself as well.
Yep, you got it. So yeah, just to glance over some others, we got arthritis is another one that becomes common, especially if you have an American Ninja Warrior pup like Eric has. They're jumping fences and running up log piles. Behavior changes can also indicate underlying issues. It might be something that your veterinarian has an easier time catching. And then spay and neuter surgery. Ovarian cancer and testicular cancer can be risks to pets that haven't been spayed or neutered yet. And it's true that you can get your pet spayed and neutered even when they're adults. You don't have to have done it when they're a puppy. You still have time to do that preventative measure. So, yeah, anyone that's got a senior pup, I suggest you check out our website and read some more about these tips.
I forgot to log on to our Facebook page to log on to the actual broadcast on SPCA Tampa Bay. So I'm trying to get over there right now just to make sure. Oh, there it is, live. Just to make sure we don't have any comments on here where people
make sure I hit the button right.
Or in the future, Matt hit the button right. When we go to commercial, we'll go to YouTube and make sure Matt hit the button right. Good opportunity to remind everybody, if you're on Facebook, we got like 50,000 followers. YouTube about 400 plus subscribers. Instagram nearing 11,000. Like, subscribe, share it right now. I'm trying to get us to 1,000 subscribers for YouTube. We'd like to do that by November 4th, and that's a big task to ask. But we can only do it if you have watched this live or you watched it on replay. Is to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share our social media, so that way we can build that audience. Because when it's time for one of our big campaigns, we really need your assistance to help the 7,000 animals in our care annually. Since we're winging it today, Sharon, aren't we supposed to go to the top 10 next? Which today is the top 9.
Let's do it.
Rock and roll. Let's go to the top 10, otherwise known as the top 9. It's just things that we find on our Google Analytics. People are searching for various animal shelter, animal welfare, well-being, veterinary services, and they happen to find their way to our website. And these are things where some of them are legit. Some of them, I probably am the only one that find them funny. And some of the other ones are just, you really need to spell check before you start putting in stuff into Google. I mean, that's the way it is. What do we got, Matt? What's number 10? Or number 9, find a dog. Well, that's, when I think of find a dog, I think of that guy. But he's in Florida right now.
Yep.
No further information. If you see this man, answer his questions and move on.
You don't find that dog finds you.
Right. How about number 8? We get asked this question: are you a no-kill shelter? What are
we get that a lot. We are an open mission shelter, a for all shelter.
For all shelter. That's right. You go to the About Us and you're like, what is a for all shelter? You go to our About Us page, click on the For All Shelter link, and there you find out we are a for all shelter for all species, shapes, sizes, breeds, all situations. Welcome. Number 7, Pigeon Rescue. I know this is a picture of a dove. Actually, it is a pigeon sitting on a chihuahua. This chihuahua needs a pigeon rescue. There's the dove.
Super dove.
When you Google Pigeon Rescue, these are the pictures that come up. We actually
have a pigeon up for adoption right now.
We have a pigeon for adoption right now.
We do.
Not a dove, but a pigeon.
Rock doves and pigeons, I believe. Someone can fact check me and dispute this later, but I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. They're just different names, like a cougar and a puma.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. If they are
a debate.
you have a comment, go for it on the YouTube chat or the Facebook. Number 7, the Pet Stop. And I kept thinking that this is what I saw, the Pet Shop Boys. A group from the 80s and early 90s. If you're like, who the heck are the Pet Shop Boys? Just Google them. They have one of the most popular songs from the 80s. So they do not look like that now. They look way older than I do. And probably if they sing their number 1 song today, probably does not sound like it did in the past.
They are now Pet Shop Men, and they are no longer
old men. The Pet Shop old men.
Pet Shop geezers.
Pet Shop said that. All right, I think this is number 5. Is a cheap bread dog.
Oh.
They wanted to breed. This is where the spell check comes in. They wanted breed, but they typed bread. And any dog would love, if you can get your dog to pose like that with some bread.
You're a genius.
That's pretty good.
I feel like there's a whole chapter of Pinterest dedicated to making rolls in the shape of animals, like pandas and stuff. So I bet you there's a bread dog out there.
There's definitely cats that make bread or biscuits, but dogs, they eat it. And that is one highly trained dog right there. Let's go for number 4. Okay, Google, I want the dogs that are available for adopting in Tampa, the SPCA.
I want all of them.
It could happen. People are saying, okay, Google, okay, Siri, and this technology is helping people find SPCA Tampa Bay. Have you tried it on your phone, Sharon? I probably have asked this before.
Oh, yeah, I use it all the time. I bet you Google got them to us, too. I hope so.
Our favorite one would be, okay, Google, how much money can I donate to SPCA Tampa Bay? And it would lead you to the big green button on our website. Number 3, free luppies. Did I give you a picture for that, Matt? What the heck is a luppy? Again, spell check. Spell check, people.
That sounds like one of the creatures from my 5-year-old daughter's cartoons. Like
it sounds like something from SpongeBob.
Care Bear or something.
Here's one that I needed the other night. Number 2. Well, actually, for my dog. How can I get my dog to let me cut his nails? It was how can I get my cat to let me cut his nails? And that's you need to get the Thunder shirt. Right?
I haven't tried that.
Yeah. I think our chief operations officer was saying that when you put the shirt on the cats or somebody here, that they just kind of like submit. They just kind of fall over like, why am I in this?
I've seen TikTok videos of that.
It's like the fainting goats where you kind of like, fall over. And they're out. All right. And number 1, does somebody type this in? Disaster Animal Response Team and our address here at Largo, Florida, United States. I have no idea why they typed it in, but a big shout out to our team that went down to help Louisiana SPCA. There's one of our team members with a couple other folks from, it looks like another response team. Congratulations to the team here at SPCA Tampa Bay. They are back after almost 2 weeks of being down there, helping the animals, the staff. I know that's tough duty going down in their conditions. And Sharon, didn't they have another storm come through right after Ida?
I don't know if it was anything that would register hurricane level, but I know they had enough to deal with even just with Ida if nothing else had gone through. But you got typical storm surges and all sorts of stuff. Who knows? Tropical storm, I'm hearing from a coworker.
Anything else to add?
No. Go keep an eye on your senior pets and take them to the vet and go check out our blog.
Yeah. All right. So we rambled on, or I rambled on for about 15 minutes. Whatever commercial Matt has, we're going to roll that. That gives me a chance to check some comments online, and then I think we're going to Camille down at the veterinary center. Right, Matt? Bingo! Sharon, have a great day. Commercial time.
All shapes, colors, species, breeds, ages, situations, welcome here. Shelter care training, so pets are safe and healthy. We're here for you, have no fear. A place for our community, for creatures big and small. SPCA Tampa Bay for all. Dogs, cats, pocket pets, reptiles, livestock, birds and wildlife too. No matter where you come from or what you've been through, we are here for you. A place for our community, for creatures big and small. SPCA Tampa Bay for all.
How's it going, everybody? This is the For All Podcast, which today, it's the Wing It edition. She was set to be in the top block, but now Camille Harkenrider is broadcasting from St. Petersburg Veterinary Center. How are you?
Howdy. How are ya?
Wonderful. We didn't even have a second segment. We just had one segment and then no middle and a last segment. But here we are, winging it today. How are you?
Here we are. We're good. We're doing really great over here at the vet center today. For those of y'all who have never seen our parking lot, this is what it looks like.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
But this is where it all happens. And I am excited to finally get to show you guys more than just the white walls upstairs in the office space.
Let's do it. Give us that walkthrough. I think we have some murals and well, probably some folks who didn't realize they were going to be on a live podcast.
I gave them a little warning. So
okay, good. It's always good to have a little warning.
So this is our lobby. This is it. And our wonderful client care specialists who are just the best. But in spirit of St. Pete, we have a mural tour today. So this, for those of you who have never been here before, it's really cool. The Vitali brothers, when we first opened here, were so gracious to do this beautiful mural all throughout our hallways, featuring different pets and landmarks and people from around our city.
That was a pig.
That was a pig. This
let me adopted a few weeks ago.
Let me tell you about this pig. This is Charlie. Charlie used to be a pet of one of our client care specialists, and apparently, from what I've heard, loved tutus and riding around in a little red wagon. Yeah. So you may recognize some of these places, some of these people. 400 Beach, the Dali. It's all pretty cool.
Great art.
Yeah, and what I love the most about this mural is they did a really cool job at, the inspiration for it was to create an artwork that was from the point of view of a pet. So you can see that a lot of these are like lower down, looking at what a dog might see walking around St. Pete, which is really a cool concept to me.
And they did a great job of with our logo there.
They did, yes.
That is awesome.
They are very talented, that's for sure. And I believe they have a couple of other pieces around St. Pete. If you go on the mural tour, you'll probably see them. But
well, there's Charlie. That's supposed to be Charlie Belcher, right?
Correct. Yes, and his imaginary cat. He does not actually have a cat.
Now, Matt may know this, but there was a guy who used to host these programs a long time ago. I think he's since passed, and he would interview these celebrities like Robin Williams, Tom Hanks, and they would go one-on-one with their movies. And gosh, that's what that picture reminds me of. He looks more like that person than
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the guy from the American Actors.
he's the American Actors Guild or something.
Yeah,
whatever
right.
it is.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure
I know
of
what you're talking about. Yeah.
the whole organization, but that's who he looks like. Charlie Belcher. So Charlie is supposed to come visit us on November 4th. We have our Forward campaign, our big day. So it's Charlie Belcher, and he will be here at the Largo shelter. His program over there at Fox 13, they get a lot of folks watching the local broadcast instead of the old Good Morning America and everything. So Camille, when are you going to? Are you an artist?
Yes.
Are you going to claim like a spot one day and just, during your lunchtime speak and make your own little, I don't know if there's any wall space over there where you can create your own.
I think that there might be some blank space over by the bathrooms, so that could be fun.
Or you can put something in the water there that simulates the pier.
True, very true. We need to add to it with the new pier. That would be a really great idea, Eric.
Can you go back to the guy in the green hat?
Yes.
I always
Let's do
think
that.
that's one of the Wahlberg brothers.
He does. He looks like Donnie Wahlberg.
It looks like Donnie Wahlberg.
Is he on Blue
What's
Bloods?
it? Yeah, Blue.
I've never been to this one.
Blue Bloods is a show with Tom Selleck. Where he'll donate a lot of money, and it's going to send me an email and say, no, that's me. But and with a big one of those balls that you exercise on. One of those exercises. Anyway, Camille, anything else to add there?
I think that's pretty much it. If you didn't already have a reason to come in here, now you do. Come in and see this beautiful mural and just check it out while you're waiting for your pet to get checked out. It's pretty great.
And I don't want to promise anything before I'm sent to the carpet and say, Eric, why did you talk about that? But we do have tours that are starting up again here at SPCA Tampa Bay at our Largo shelter, especially for American teachers. I think we have 2 or 3 at least on the table where people are trying to set those up. There might be something else at the veterinary center on certain days if we could arrange that, because I'm pretty sure the kids would be very interested at a young age or even middle school age that are thinking as they start to get older about what they'd like to do and getting into veterinary and animal medicine.
Definitely. I would have loved that as a student growing up. I definitely wanted to be a vet.
There's still time, Camille. Still time.
Oh, I cannot handle that. I did 1 surgery shadow and I was out.
Like a light?
Yes.
I mean,
Definitely not for me.
Out. She was out for the count.
like, I'm sorry, we had 3 people here. Now we have 2. Oh, one's on the floor. It happens, I guess. Camille, thank you so much. And you know what? Great connection compared to
Great.
Podcast.
Great.
We had technical difficulties out the wazoo. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Another For All Shelter podcast commercial moment, Matt, and then we come back with Ashley Rafferty. She's got those stories on the senior dog and cats. Stay with us, folks.
All shapes, colors, species, breeds, ages, situations, welcome here. Shelter care training, so pets are safe and healthy. We're here for you, have no fear. A place for our community, for creatures big and small. SPCA Tampa Bay for all. Dogs, cats, pocket pets, reptiles, livestock, birds and wildlife too. No matter where you come from or what you've been through, we are here for you. a place for our community, for creatures big and small. SPCA Tampa Bay for all.
TikTok right off the bat. It was my impression of Thor. Did we mean to do that, Matt?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that was a tribute to Thor.
A tribute to Thor, not a tribute to me. Why not? But it wasn't my idea. But, anyway, to have the reverse, I don't even think that made it to TikTok. I think it was one of our stories. Let's bring in the person who has all kinds of social media experience, loves our animal welfare, loves sharing stories about all of our animals to get them adopted, and that is Ashley Rafferty. Ashley,
Good
how are
morning.
you?
Very good. Just
Awesome.
across the parking lot from you.
And that's right. And thank you for sending all the notes. What was the last note? Let me see if I can read this out loud.
Oh, after the Osiris video, I'll walk
yes.
to the other building and show you the cats. So
That's right. Okay,
Maybe-
I will break out into a karaoke version of the For All Shelter song sung by Tommy.
we also have like probably TikToks that would be safer.
I think everybody wants to hear me sing. I'll sing like a country star, or I can sing the heavy metal version of that song.
Might drive some ratings. Go for it.
We need them. We picked up 1 subscriber since we started. That's one more than we had at the top of the broadcast, which was flipped from the
Nice.
bottom to the top to the top to the bottom. All right, let's talk about this senior dog.
Yeah. Do you want to play his video, or you want me to just tell you about him and then show you him?
Yeah, tell us about him and then show us the video.
Sure. Yeah. So we have Osiris. He's been here almost 5 months now. So we really want to find him a home. He's 9 years old and he came from another shelter. So he's been in and out of shelters, and he just really needs a place to call his own. He's a really cool dog. Even though he's old, he's still spunky, like you guys were talking about earlier. He loves toys. You'll see in the video. He is mildly obsessed with toys, and when you get him out of his kennel, he'll bring one with him. He has his favorite one, which is in the video, in his mouth. Our volunteer gave him because he's a volunteer favorite. Just when they've been here that long, you start to get attached to them a little bit, but you still want them to find a home. It's a bittersweet day when they get adopted, but so he likes water. He does really well on a leash. I tried to show that in the video so you can see that he walks really nice. He doesn't pull or anything to be such a big boy. He listens well. He knows basic commands. I think I showed some of that in the video, but you can't hear me because there's music. But he can sit and he can lay down. Volunteers say that he can fetch. So yeah, he's just an all-around good dog. He's pretty independent. He's pretty chill. He likes toys. Yeah, he can catch treats when you throw them in the air. So he's a cool dog. Yeah, it's
All right, let's see him on.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
podcast. See, that's what I do when I'm at the dinner table, like Osiris. When you get that orange toy, I sit there like that with my plate.
Yeah.
My stuff.
You notice he's missing some bottom teeth. It's so cute, but just another sign of aging, like you and Sharon were talking about earlier. Yeah, he's also a professional splooter. Did you see his sploot at the end of the video? When dogs put their back legs straight out.
And you mentioned that he's good walking on a leash, and that is a big shout out to all of our volunteers.
Yeah.
He's probably getting walked at least a couple times a day.
Yeah.
Morning and afternoon or evening as well. And he's probably had several different volunteers walking, several different styles. So now he's just like used to that routine. So you pick up this dog when we open on Wednesday.
Mhm.
He's going to be expecting that walk in the morning and in the evening. And good thing that he's, if he's not a puller, that makes it very enjoyable for some
Yeah,
folks.
I'm pretty sure that he's.
You could teach him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's house trained as well. That's one of the perks about adopting senior pets, senior dogs in particular, is a lot of times they're already house trained. Whereas if you come get a puppy from us, you're gonna have a fun time trying to figure that out on your own.
And then actually, all those toys that you showed, if some of those are in his kennel right now, he could go home with all those toys, right?
The duck, I think the squeaky chicken duck thing, that was purchased specifically for him. So probably, yeah, that one probably.
Every dog needs a squeaky duck chicken thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna head over and show us a couple senior cats.
Show the video
I'm
again.
either gonna ramble or let's just show the Osiris video again. That'll give you a chance to walk on over. All right, go for it.
All right, see y'all soon.
Adopt him on Wednesday. Go to SPCATampaBay.org. Click on Adopt. And we have dogs, cats, and we also have the pocket pets as well. We had 35 adoptions last week. And remember, for Clear the Shelters the week before, we had 60 plus adoptions. So one of the things that Ashley's trying to do is feature some of the senior dogs that we have here, or at least animals that have been here at our shelter for a little bit longer. And so now she is making her way over here to SPCA Tampa Bay in our education area. And we have her now because she wants to show you a couple of cats who are now running the office downstairs. Who do we have, Ashley?
Yeah. So this is Buddy. Can you guys hear me okay? We have good reception over here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, buddy.
So this is Buddy. He's actually 13 years old. He's super sweet and like the cutest thing in the world. Look at him. Look at this guy. And the most unique thing about Buddy is that he has a sister. So Buddy is a bonded pair with Misty. So she's down here. I'm going to get underneath Barb's desk. And Misty is also 13 years old. And these cats actually need to go to a home together because they have been together their whole life. And that's 13 years. So
Buddy and Misty.
they're yeah, so she's chilling down there. Let's show you. Yeah, Barb, you want to come get Misty out? Barb's gonna come and get Misty out so you can see her better. But these guys were surrendered to us because their owner passed away. So we just want to find them a new home together. And they're chilling. So Barb is she's getting Misty. Barb, they're chilling in Barb's office. Our receptionist here. There she is. Hi.
Hey. Buddy and Misty, it sounds like a country song.
Yeah, they're so sweet. Oh, look. Oh, Buddy, look, Buddy's getting down. He hears that Barb has some
Oh, he's
treats.
definitely getting down.
Food time.
Treat time, that's right.
Food motivated.
Yeah, we got some. Even
me
though
a-
they're old, they still know what the good stuff is.
Excuse me. Where's mine?
Like I'm kind of eating here.
Right.
This is the cat that wouldn't let you in the building the other day on TikTok, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Barb had left for the day, and I was trying to get in this building, and I didn't have my keys. And if you're following us on TikTok, actually, I think I posted it on all of our social channels. But yeah, this is the cat that was in that video. So he was just sitting like right up here, laughing at me, trying to get in.
He's like, I don't have opposable thumbs. I can't get the key to work anyway. So.
I know. So yeah, if you're interested in adopting these cats, you can definitely stop by when we open on Wednesday, and our animal welfare staff will show you where they are and introduce you. And yeah, they're just two, like I said, older, mellow cats that need to go home together. So if you have room for two, for two cats, and you're into seniors and chill cats, we got the perfect pair for you.
Well, they definitely seem to adapt to the environment that they're in. So if you're looking for two, there you go. Buddy and
Buddy is a camera hog. He's
awesome. Anything? Oh, and they even had that nice little, that'll keep them entertained for a while.
Yeah. Look at him scratching on it. He's so cute. But yeah, I don't know if you have that TikTok of Buddy.
I don't.
No, we don't have that one pulled up. But again, people, please go to our website down at the bottom on the footer. Have all the social media channels. Let's build up the subscribers for YouTube and TikTok. I think TikTok a few weeks ago we were sitting around a couple hundred, and now thanks to a couple cat videos that you posted, Ashley, we're now well over 3,000 subscribers. So it can be done, folks. Just find our content, share it with your friends. And videos don't have to go viral. Just share them with the folks here in the Tampa Bay community. Anything else to add, Ashley?
I'll drop a link to Buddy's video down below in the comments here in a minute, and you guys can check it out and then give us a follow.
Awesome. Folks, if you didn't catch it live and you're here at the end, review it, replay it, send it out to your friends on YouTube, like, subscribe. That helps with the notifications when we do go live and when Matt punches the button correctly at the beginning of the show. Just saying. We had a great time on the Wing It For All podcast. Until next time, go to our website, spcatampabay.org/podcast. You can find out the schedule. My name's Eric, from Matt, Sharon, Ashley, and Camille. We'll see you next time.